What's going on, people, and welcome back to You Send It, I Mix It. Now, this morning I am gassed because I figured out a way that I can record these videos with much better sound quality. I was watching back the video I posted last week where I mixed a track from scratch, and the sound quality is rubbish. I wish I didn't post it, but the video took me so long to record, I kind of just slapped it up there. But I spent the whole morning figuring out this new program that I got, and hopefully it will sound a lot better. I'll let you guys be the judge. But anyway, we got a new track in from an artist called Dolo. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, Dolo, in case you ain't know, so Man, I came so far, broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars. Why do you think I pray so hard? Why do you think I pray so hard? Hold my hand while I praise my God. Hold my hand while I praise my God. You are who Jesus says you are. You are who Jesus says you are. Came so far, broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars. Why do you think I pray so hard? Why do you think I pray so hard? Hold my hand while I praise my God. Hold my hand while I praise my God. You are who Jesus says you are. You are.
Cool. So the first thing that kind of strikes me about this song is it's very narrow. Like all of the elements of this track are just on top of each other. And what that kind of does is instruments and things just get lost in the mix. Like the bass ain't really cutting through. Certain parts of the instrumental aren't cutting through. And it's kind of because everything is so on top of each other, and you've kind of limited it so much when you've done the master. It's just sounding quite squashed and very, I don't know. There's not much clarity in the beat, and that kind of makes the vocals just sound so much less like they're sitting in the beat and more like they're just on top of it. So we're gonna tackle that first. Also, I think the kind of tone that you've set with the chords that you're playing, we want the mix to really emphasize that. So that it's quite an eerie chord progression, quite an eerie melody, and we wanna that's kind of the main thing that I'm gonna look at in this particular mix, is just how can we make the track sound as good as the production, as good as the bars and everything like that. So the first kind of thing that I want to look at is this sound here. Where is it? This vibraphone. So now, I really like that sound. I like the instrument or the plugin or whatever you used, and I like the melody that you're playing. But to me, I just feel like it needs to sound more kind of like spooky. It definitely needs to be more wide, and it definitely kind of just needs to have more of a texture. So first thing I want to do is let's add some EQ first. Let's make this sound really kind of retro and old school. We're gonna add that. We're also gonna add some saturation. Now, if you've watched my last couple of videos, I've just got this new plugin, so I'm gonna use that because I love it. The effects rack by Sound Toys. It loads. Yeah, cool. Now you can use any kind of distortion or saturation, but I'm gonna use this decapitator. Let's hear what this is gonna do to the sound now. So we're just giving it a little bit of a texture. Cool. So what that does is just it's making it sound a little bit more grainy, kind of a little bit more spooky and low quality. But I think that's the texture that I want to go for with this particular instrument. Now next up, we want to add some width to this. So when I was listening to the reference track, first thing that I noticed is there's not much effects, and the track is quite, it's set in a certain tone, like I said, with the instruments you used and the kind of melody that you're playing. You're setting a tone, and I want to really emphasize that. So let's put some effects on there. I'm going to use the Little Plate by Sound Toys again, just because there's one knob basically, and I just want to make this as simple as possible. So let's get some reverb on there, put the mix like here. All right, so we've spread it out there, and you can hear, just by putting these effects on it, there's a lot of the kind of low mid frequencies have just disappeared, basically. Not disappeared, but it's made space now for the vocal to just sit in there. And we're even gonna add a delay as well to really widthen it even more. I'm gonna use the repeater. Let's use a ping pong. Let's turn this down a bit. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's turn down the feedback a little bit. All right, so those oohs are what else we're gonna kind of mess about with and help set our ambience a little bit as well. So let's should we put some auto tune on there? Pitch shift, auto tune. I think the track is, he did tell me, he put it in the email, I think it's G minor? E minor. Sorry, I just thought I'd check that quick.
Yeah. 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 Go along in case you ain't know so. Yeah. 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 Go along in case you ain't know so. Man, I can't. Yeah. 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 Go along in case you ain't know so.
All right, and to kind of prove that you can use basically any saturation and make it sound dope, let's use something different this time. Let's use, I use the VMR. Put some of this on there. We'll use New York.
Yeah. 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 Hold on, in case you ain't know, so. Man, I can't. Yeah. 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 Hold on, in case you ain't know, so. Man, I can't. Yeah. 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 Hold on, in case you ain't. Yeah. 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 Hold on, in case you ain't know, so. Man, I can't. Yeah. 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 Hold on, in case you ain't know. Yeah. 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 Hold on, in case you ain't know, so. Man, I can't. Yeah. 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 Hold on, in case you ain't know, so. Man, I can't. Yeah. 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 Hold on, in case you ain't know, so. Man, I can't. Yeah. 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 Hold on, in case you ain't know, so. Man, I can't.
All right, so what I've added on there, obviously the auto tune. We cut out the highs again just to make it sound kind of just sound kind of mad, sound retro, sound spooky, like it's being played for a really old stereo or something like that. Added some saturation on there, compressed the hell out of it. I also took away I've done a high pass filter as well, because I felt like when it was going into the saturation, the lows were getting saturated too much, and that's not really the sound I wanted to go for. Added again the little play, or you can add any reverb. I just use this because it's just one knob. I thought it'd just be easier. And the repeater again, this time instead of a ping pong delay, we're doing a delay that spreads. We're just trying to get some more width in there. Now when the bass comes in, the bass is, now we've spread out those two elements. Now the vocals and the bass can sit bang in the middle and it just gives them more room to breathe and things like that. We've got two channels here. I'm assuming these are exactly the same, because one is called, where is it? Intro Adlibs FX. So I'm assuming this is what he was using as Dolo was using for his effects. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to keep the main one dry, and we're going to put the effects on the second one. So let's put an EQ on there. And this time we're going to do a straight up phone effect on there. And should we put the same? We're gonna put the same. Let's move this up. Where is the vocals here? We're gonna put the same VMR on there with the mad compression and saturation. And in fact, to prove to you that we can even go, you can use any saturation, any distortion. We're gonna use a different one. Let's use this one that's just called distortion. Okay, never seen this before in my life, but let's put another delay on there. We're gonna again put a repeater on there. I like the repeater because it's very similar to the H delay by Waves. So if you've got that, this is quite similar in terms of the type of things that you can do. And we're gonna sort of pass two delays. So the delays on the vibraphone and those vocals have had a 1/4, but we're gonna make this one 1/8. And again, ping pong. So let's see how that sounds with all of that on there that I've just put on there. We need that to be turned right down, boy.
Man, I came so far, broke down cars, raised the
Maybe that's a bit too long, that reverb. I want to also, I'm gonna copy this VMR over, but we're gonna take off some of this compression.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I think this repeater is a little bit too loud. It's doing a bit too much. Just turn down some of that saturation and also turn down it overall.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Let's put some reverb on this now, and I want there to be a mad pre-delay.
Man, I came so far, broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars. Why do you think I pray so hard? Yeah. 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 Man, I came so far, broke down cars, raised the star. Yeah. Yeah.
know, these delays are kind of bothering me a little bit. Maybe they need to be a little less wide. Let's compare that now to his one, just to make sure I'm not going too mad with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm gonna add? Let's add some auto tune to that delay. Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. So then we can just start bringing some elements in.
Broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars. Why do you think I pray so hard? Why do you think I pray so hard?
Okay, so remember I was saying how it kind of sounds like everything is on top of each other. So this bass, this 808 and this kick, the frequencies are too similar. So if you're gonna have a really subby bass like that, I would suggest selecting a different kick that takes up less of those lower frequencies. You can just see that they're both kind of eating up this 50 to 100. And that way your 808s can be much louder. Like I noticed in your mix, the 808s were they were almost not there.
Yeah. Came so far, broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars.
Like the bass is non-existent.
Came so far, broke down cars.
So what we could do as well, so maybe we can add some sustain. what the sustain does is just make it so that those 808s are holding on longer. I'm gonna pan this snare just a little bit. Then of course we can bring the vocals in. Where is that beep? Where is that? It's there.
I pray so hard. Hold my hand while I praise my God. Hold my hand while I praise my God. You are who Jesus says you are. You are who Jesus says you are. Came so man, I came so far. Broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars.
And I don't want this video to be much longer, so I'm not gonna do too much with the vocals.
Man, I came so far, broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars. Why do you think I pray so hard? Why do you think I pray so hard? Hold my hand while I praise my God. Hold my hand while I praise my God. You are who Jesus says you are. You are who Jesus says you are. Came so man, I came so far, broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars. Why do you think I pray so hard? Why do you think I pray so hard? Hold my hand while I praise my God. Hold my hand while I praise my God. You are who Jesus says you are. You are who Jesus says you are. Came so man, I came so far, broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars. Why do you think I pray so hard? Why do you think I pray so hard? Hold my hand while I praise my God. Hold my hand while I praise my God. You are who Jesus says you are. You are who Jesus says you are. Came so man, I came so far, broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars. Why do you think I pray so hard? Why do you think I pray so hard? Hold my hand while I praise my God. Hold my hand while I praise my God. You are who Jesus says you are. You came so far, broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars. Why do you think I pray so? I think I pray so hard. Hold my hand while I praise my God.
You want the mix to match the beat. The production is hard. The flow, the vocals are hard. The bars are hard. So you just want the mix to match that and give everything room to breathe and everything room to stand out the way they should. You get me? You spent time making this beat, so you want people to hear every element. And that's why as well, when you go to mastering, it sounds so squashed because everything's kind of on top of each other. But in terms of like just a quick mix, I think this is sounding much better. Like I said, I'm not going to do too much on the vocals. And if you wanted to go really crazy,
who Jesus says you are. I know who Jesus says you.
Maybe that bass is a little bit too much now.
Like when you are who Jesus says you are. I know just how it feels.
So I just want to try something. This might come out crap. I hope it doesn't, but this might come out crap. Let's try something real quick.
My hand while I praise my God. You are who Jesus says you are. You are who Jesus says you are. I know just how it feels like when life threw you down on the floor. He'll pick you up, that's what Jesus says you are. You are who Jesus says you are. I know just how it feels like.
Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute.
Jesus says you are. I know just.
Oh, it's this. It's this that's loud.
You are who Jesus says you are. Came so far, broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars. Why do you think I pray so hard? Why do you think I pray so hard? Hold my hand while I praise my God. Hold my hand while I praise.
Alright, so getting those two basses to work with each other is a whole different task, so I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just gonna cut that out for now.
Jesus says you are. You are who Jesus says you are. I know just how.
Alright, yeah, back to what I was doing.
You are who Jesus says you are. I know just how it feels like.
So I want it to tie in with that beeping noise.
You are who Jesus says you are. I know just how it feels like when life threw you down on the floor. He'll pick you up, that's not where you rest at. Ask him. You are who Jesus says you are. I know just how it feels like when life threw you down. You are who Jesus says you are. I know just how it feels like when life threw you down on the floor. He'll pick you up, that's not where you rest at. Ask him, he'll give you more. You are who Jesus says you are. I know just how it feels like when you are who Jesus says you are. I know just how it feels like when you check the score. You are who Jesus says you are. I know just how it feels like when life threw you down on the floor. He'll pick you up.
It kind of works. It kind of works. That would need more tweaking, but you kind of get the idea that what I was going for there. But yeah, so just to wrap it up, to recap on what we're doing. So we added a lot more width on certain sounds, so that vibraphone got spread out. It just to make more space for the vocals and the bass. We done a few effects there. Anyway, let me wrap this up. The sun is out right now, so I'm gonna go for my daily walk. We are still in lockdown over here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Shout outs to Dolo, of course. Keep sending your tracks in. I'll keep mixing them, or just doing quick mixes to show you guys what you can do differently. Like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, share it with your uncle, share it with your nan, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Came so far, broke down cars, raised the star, healed those scars. Why do you think I pray so hard? Why do you think I pray so hard? Hold my hand while I praise my God. Hold my hand while I praise my God. You are who Jesus says you are. You are who Jesus says you are. I know just how it feels.